Hello, magical butterflies. Welcome to your shadow guidance reading on what you are leaving behind in the new year. This is a general collective reading. Take only what speaks directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. So let's look at what healing did you do in 2022. So what healing did you do in 2022? What healing did you do on yourself for 2022? We have dependent. So what I feel with this card is that if you were very dependent on watching another person on social media, or maybe just spending too much time on social media, you were able to turn off the phone, set a do not disturb, unplug it, whatever you needed to do to get more focused. I feel you realized that you were spending a lot of time looking at what other people were doing, and it was preventing you from doing what you need to do. So, being able to free yourself from being codependent on something or someone showed you how to be independent. And it also showed you that you were being misguided. You were being misguided by yourself because you were taking yourself off this path, the true path that you were meant to walk on. You were seeing the light shine on where you needed to go, but you were either stuck or you were just going in a different direction or even going backwards. And by realizing that you were misguided, you also uncovered a lot of hidden feelings. Being unlovable, not loving yourself, not feeling like you're good enough for others, maybe not even loving the way you look, whether it's just your overall appearance or a specific part of your body. You really learned how not looking at people on social media or understanding that a lot of women who look amazing in their posts, it's a lot of Photoshop. It's a lot of airbrushing. It's a lot of filters. I mean, you can go on Snapchat and take a picture of yourself using a makeup filter that makes you look like you're full glammed up when you're really not. And there's nothing wrong with that because I use those filters a lot. But when you're using those filters to hide who you are, and you are not showing up for yourself, that is when you will bring in the energy of being forceful. So forceful is showing me that you may have been trying to force something that wasn't for you, that wasn't ready, or maybe you were trying to force yourself to fit in with a crowd or a community that just didn't resonate with you. And what that did for you overall is have you ignore the warning signs, the red flags that your intuition, your spirit team, spirit itself was giving you. And by ignoring these warning signs, you got very insecure, you got very unsure, you got very indecisive. And what that caused you to understand is that by taking your power back, you no longer felt like a sellout. You felt like a winner. You felt like you were in control of your destiny. You realized you were being superficial by wearing a mask, hiding who you are, what you have to offer, and your talents. And you were being secretive. You were being guarded. And you weren't trusting yourself. You weren't trusting the others. You weren't trusting the universe. And you weren't trusting the process. But now, the healing that you did in 2022 to help you overcome all of this It now has you in the energy of the escapist, where you're escaping your fear. You're escaping your doubt. You're escaping your ego. And you're running to your intuition. Very beautiful energy. to end 2022 in. So now I want to look at, how did you free yourself of it? So how did you free yourself of it? What healing work did you do? What action steps did you do? How did you free yourself of this? How did you free yourself of this? Or how are you freeing yourself of it if you're still doing it? Okay? You realize that all you need is love. And it's not love of another person. It's love of self. And you dared to be bold. You tried something new. You thought outside of the box. And you found your purpose. You gained a new perspective and a new prerogative. And I'm even hearing the song My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. That song has a message for someone watching this. That song is basically about, it's my prerogative, I'll do whatever I want, I don't care what other people think. So especially if you were in the energy, you always cared what people thought. Your prerogative is now, I care what I think. You learn to connect with your ancestors. By connecting to your ancestors, your spirit team, you gained the wisdom, you gained the knowledge. You were able to heal because you were able to see the blocks, the obstacles. You were able to see what the missing piece was. And in doing that, you learned how to be fully present in the present moment. You no longer cared about the past because the past was irrelevant at this point, because you can't go back to it, you can't change it. All you can do is learn from it and move forward. You maybe cared too much about the future, because sometimes when we're trying to manifest, we focus so much on the future that we forget to stay fully present. And then the future doesn't manifest. It gets stuck. So you learned the past is the past. My future is bright. And you understand that the action steps, the thoughts, everything that you do now is going to set the tone for your future. And you remembered your origin, meaning you remembered who you are meant to be, and what you came to do in this lifetime. And you learned how to take a deeper look at yourself, at other people, situations. You switched from a problem-oriented mindset to a solution-oriented mindset. And you healed your throat chakra. You found your voice. You learned how to speak your truth. You learned how to speak your truth to others in a very honest and very direct way. I'm hearing no more sugarcoating. But you also learn to be open and humble and understanding that you're not for everyone, and that is okay. The next card I just dropped. And you learned how to breathe and find inner calm. So I feel you found a lot of healing through meditation, through sessions, workshops with people that just want to help you on your journey. You learned how to protect yourself. And the most important thing you learned how to protect yourself from was yourself, with how your mind can wander. And it helped you naturally enhance your beauty because you were shining bright from the inside, because you were so vibrant and full of life. Your inner beauty now shows on your outer beauty. So you're very beautiful to others because of your energy. And right now, you are resting and hibernating, and that is helping you manifest romance. So if you were healing to call in a soulmate or a love counterpart, I feel whatever you're doing is getting you to be a vibrational match to that. And Spirit's just telling you to pamper yourself. Pamper yourself, self-love, listen to what you need to do, and be unapologetically yourself. That is one of the big affirmations that I say, to be unapologetically me. I don't apologize for who I am, what I say and what I do. What you see what you hear is what you get. Because I know I come from a good place. I know my intentions are pure. I know what I have to offer. I know what my gifts are. I know what my strengths are, and I know what my weaknesses are. So I am unapologetically myself. Incorporate that energy to keep romance, to keep positivity and optimism alive as you move forward to the next chapter, the next stage of your journey. Next, we're going to look at what did this healing bring you? So what did this healing bring you? What did this healing bring you? What did this healing bring you? It brought you separation from people and situations that don't serve you. It brought you obstacles removed from your path. If you connect with Ganesha, or you did at one point, or just elephants are a totem for you, this could be significant if you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the water on the card is showing me that you just were able to separate yourself from people and situations that just don't work with you. And you formed allies. You realize who's true and who's not. And you don't second guess it. You have a very strong telepathic bond with someone that you're very close to. This is a past life connection. I'm feeling twin flame vibes. So you have a telepathic bond with this person. And I feel the energy could have been very dormant for a long time, but you're starting to feel them again. And that's because as we get ready to go towards the next full moon, which will be, if you're watching this before January 6th, which is the full moon in Cancer, it's the first full moon of 2023. I feel this full moon is going to help bring you and this person closer in the 3D. So if it's past January 6th, it's going to be whenever the next full moon is when you're listening to it. The full moon is going to help illuminate something to both of you. That you two are allies, not enemies. And that by staying in the light, you kick the dark to the curb because you continue to heal yourself. And you become the magician, the manifester of your reality. And the key to you being able to manifest is to stay connected to your intuition, to listen to that inner voice, that inner knowing, and really continue to work on your third eye chakra. I would feel whatever full moon is coming up for you when you're watching this, listening to a third eye chakra meditation or guided meditation is going to help you strengthen your gifts. So where are you headed in the new year? So where are you headed in the new year now that you are ready to go into a new chapter, a new path, new phase of your journey? So you have the moon. So 18 equals a 9, and 9s are about cycles closing. So because this chapter has closed, you are now free to move about the cabin. You will co-create, co-collaborate with the universe. Because everything has fallen into place for you. Everything is pure magic. Anything that has been difficult is now feeling lighter because there's a change. And that change is showing you that when you stay on your path, when you stay guided on your path and not misguided, you become aligned to what's meant for you, to what you came here to do. You will find the strength to overcome obstacles. Embrace that lioness energy, especially if you're a Leo or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Really stay in that energy because something is being revived. It could be a connection with a person. It could just be you. You have a gift to share with the world, and it's time to show it. So things will continue to move slowly, but they will be moving forward, so don't worry. And when it's time, they will move fast. So Spirit tells you with the Wand's energy to stay connected to your confidence, to be passionate, to be a leader. Pentacles is telling you to remain grounded and stable and to stay trusting with your intuition. And just know that you have something really special coming. You're about to go with the flow and you're in control of your destiny. So just, if you've ever seen a fireman use a hose on a fire, they have to maintain control. They have to stay in the moment to put out the fire. That's what you do. You put out fires because you are in a solution-oriented mindset, because you have a new perspective. This solitude energy that you have had for yourself has put you into the energy of the Queen of Cups. She is intuitive. She is sensitive. She is in her power. And she has healed herself. And she loves herself or himself. And now you are revisiting, reevaluating, and reviving something. So use this time to really gain a sense of where you want to go in 2023. You don't have to have the answer today or in the first part of the year. Remember, New Year's resolutions do not start on January 1st. Resolutions work when you see them as lifestyle changes. So what lifestyle changes do you want to incorporate for yourself in 2023? I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance. If this resonated, drop a comment below. Let me know what type of lifestyle changes you're making for yourself, or if you would like me to do a video on that, let me know. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Make sure you have the bell notification set so you can be notified when new content is posted on this channel. If you would like to book with me, go to ButterflyIntuition.com. The link to my website, my full list of services, along with all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube, are in the description box below. Have a magical day, night, or afternoon, and I will talk to you soon.